the glow of the screen we gather round. From every corner, our minds unbound.
Hey there! Welcome back. We're diving deep into the world of powerful language techniques. Today, we're going to be exploring the art of amplification. And trust me, it's going to blow your mind. Now, what exactly is amplification, you ask? Well, amplification is a literary device that involves expanding on an idea or concept by using more words, phrases, or details to emphasize and reinforce the original message. It's all about taking something simple and turning it into something extraordinary, you know? Think about it this way. If I were to say, the sun was bright, that's a perfectly fine statement. But if I were to say, the sun was shining brightly, its golden rays piercing through the cloudless sky and warming my face with its radiant glow, well, that's amplification in action. I've taken a basic idea and turned it into a rich, vivid description that really drives the point home. Okay, let's take a look at some more examples to really cement your understanding. How about this one? I was hungry. Now that's a perfectly valid statement, but let's amp it up a notch with amplification. My stomach was rumbling, my taste buds were tingling, and I could practically feel the gnawing sensation of hunger consuming me from the inside out. See how that takes the original idea and expands on it, adding layer upon layer of detail to create a much more powerful and impactful message. And here's one more for you. The storm was intense. Simple, right? But with a little amplification, it becomes something like this. The thunderous roar of the storm shook the very foundations of the house as the torrential downpour battered the windows and the howling winds threatened to rip the roof clean off. Wow, right? That's the power of amplification in action, my friends. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, miss, this all sounds great, but how do I actually use amplification in my own writing and speech? Well, my dear students, I'm so glad you asked. Here are 10 questions to help you master the art of amplification. 1. True or false? Amplification is all about using fewer words to convey a message. 2. If I say, the cake was delicious, how could I use amplification to make that statement more impactful? 3. Explain how amplification differs from the literary device of hyperbole. 4. Why might a writer or speaker choose to use amplification in their work? 5. Can you come up with an amplified version of the statement, the sunset was beautiful? 6. Imagine you're describing a thrilling adventure. How could you use amplification to make your retelling more engaging and vivid? 7. True or false, amplification is always used to exaggerate or embellish the truth. 8. If I say the room was spacious, how could I use amplification to paint a more detailed picture for the reader or listener? 9. Explain how amplification can be used to create a sense of drama, urgency, or emotion in your writing and speech. 10. Can you think of a situation where using amplification might not be the most effective or appropriate communication strategy? All right, my students, there you have it. Everything you need to know about the power of amplification. Remember, it's all about taking a simple idea and turning it into something truly extraordinary, using layer upon layer of rich, vivid detail to drive your point home. Click on the link to start your